Hey, Blake Swinkson here. I'm gonna do the top 10 things I like about Battlefield 3. And this is all opinion, none of this really matters. I'm not gonna say, oh, it's better than Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 3 is better than the other one. This is just the things I like about Battlefield 3. So, let's get started. Number 10. You get points for everything that you do. If you shoot at a guy in multiplayer, and you'll get a suppression assist for like throwing dirt up in their face so they can't see. And I like that. You get points for basically everything you do in the game, except when you commit suicide. That's about the only thing I haven't really found points for. But yeah, I like that. It takes forever to level up, but I actually don't mind. So I like getting points for everything. Number 9. There's little noob tubing and very little camping. It's hard to camp and noob tube when the whole area is destructible. And even if the person that got you gets a noob tube on you, you kind of have to give them credit because that's hard to do. So there isn't as much splash damage. Not counting the tank explosives, those do a little bit more damage, but even still they're harder to get. So reduce noob tubing and reduce camping makes for more fun in run and gunning. And I like that. So let's go on. Number 8. You get something for knifing. Now, like again, I'm not saying anything's better than anything, but comparing to Modern Warfare 2, I don't know about 3 if knifing has changed, but the Call of Duty series, when you knife, you don't really get anything for it besides the kill, when you could just shoot. I guess running and knifing is kind of fun, but if you don't really get anything for it, it's not really rewarding, and I'd just rather shoot. But in Battlefield, you get dog tags for knifing, and I think that's great. You get collection of dog tags, and you feel awesome about yourself when you got like 200 dog tags of all these other players. It's like leaving your mark on the game. So, yeah, I like that. Number 7. The PP2000. I just love that gun. I know it's kind of cheating to put a gun in the game, just a specific gun, but I love that gun. It's so awesome. And you can have it with any class, which I love. I just love customizing it and changing it up as I go along in the game. I really like it, so that's just my personal favorite weapon on the game. Got a couple service stars with it, but that doesn't matter. So, PP2000, number 7. Number 6. The vehicles. Vehicles are awesome. They just add so much more to the game besides just being a regular foot soldier. You can drive around in jets. The jets are amazing. It actually gave me a rush the first time I flew in a jet because it felt so cool. They're hard to control, I'll give it that, but once you learn to control them, it can be a lot of fun. And it also sucks when you just start off flying jets and helicopters. You get shot down a lot by the missiles until you unlock the flares. But once you get the flares, it's a lot of fun. Also, the tanks can do a lot of damage and take out a lot of buildings, and that's really fun and enjoyable. So, 6 is vehicles. Number 5. Little to no children. There's barely any little kids on this game. I haven't heard a single little kid on the mic or anything. And I think my theory is because the game is so complex for a young mind, because there's so many things you gotta do, so many weapon attachments and stuff like that, I think little kids are kind of staying away from this one, unlike Call of Duty, where it's a little less complex. And maybe the vehicles are driving them away, but having no little kids makes it more an adult game. And I like that it's more adult. Number 4. The graphics. The graphics are just amazing. I mean, they're breathtaking and sometimes it's so real. Like, yeah, of course it's a video game, they can't get everything down, but So far, the graphics are very impressive, and I like that. Even when you look up in the sky, you can see the glare of the sun on your screen. That may get annoying for some people, but I think it just adds more to the game and makes it more real. Number 3. Customizable weapons. I love customizing weapons. It's so much fun. They add these little tweaks into it and make it do more accurate, and have extended mags, or have that tactical light that blinds everyone and makes everyone angry. That's fun to do. I love customizing it and making it basically your own weapon. Like I said with the PP2000, making everything your own. I just love customizing weapons. Number 2. Everything in the game is balanced. There's like nothing that I found that dominates over anything else. There's always a way to counter it. With tanks, anti-tank mines, with jets, you got the Stinger missiles, and everything just balances out perfectly. And I like that. I don't like one thing that dominates the whole game, like the AK-74 in Black Ops. I hated that. Everyone used that gun. So balance is good. So keep it up if anyone from Battlefield, making Battlefield, is watching this. Balance is perfect. And the number one thing I like most about Battlefield 3 is that it's the underdog. The underdog of the shooter games. And I like that. I like rooting for the underdog. Because you know, Modern Warfare 3 was huge. And Battlefield 3 was released a little bit before Modern Warfare 3, which is a good idea, I think, to get people to buy that sooner, because they're sick of waiting for Modern Warfare 3 to decide Battlefield 3, which allows them to produce more and make more money. Now, they're never going to make as much money as Call of Duty, but that's what I like. I like the underdog that works hard to achieve better. And if they're working hard, they make a greater game to try to outdo their competitors. So, working harder, making a better game, the underdog. And I love that. Thanks for watching, if you even care, and see you next time.